Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're taking another retrospective look at an older title. This is Test Drive Unlimited, which I believe came out around 2007, I believe, if I remember correctly. And I do remember playing this on PC back in the day.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
I don't remember what graphics card I was on, but probably something powerful at the time. So currently I'm running the just regular storyline mode. Just bought an Audi TT Coupe here, and I'll go ahead and show you the graphics settings, even though it is pretty much limited because it is an older title. But we are running a resolution of 2560 by 1440p on my 4K 144Hz display. Anti-aliasing is set to 2x. HDR doesn't really seem to be working, so I do have it off currently, and the level of detail is set too high. It's the only graphics option there is. And unfortunately 4K doesn't run, and for 1440p you have to limit the FPS to 60 FPS, otherwise the game is going to break. So kind of a limited situation given that I'm running an RTX 5090 graphics card, so I really can't really take advantage of the hardware, unfortunately. You can only see that I'm only using like 18% of the GPU's power here, but I figured we'd play a little of this title just to kind of take a little retrospective look at an older title. And graphically I would say it looks pretty dull, but I remember playing this back in the day and actually, I don't know, being impressed by it. But I'm not exactly sure where exactly I'm going right now. I'm just going to be following the GPS here, and I guess it's a race, so we'll have our first race here on video.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah, so it is cool to play these older titles. Just to kind of, you know, take you back to a older time in gaming, and just give you that nostalgia factor. So let's do our first race here.
One, go!
I don't know if there's even a difficulty setting in this game, because I didn't see any difficulty options or anything. You just simply play and race, I guess. I guess it's just pretty simple and straightforward. Look at the CPU utilization, 2%. That's hilarious. But it's pretty funny to be playing this game and to think that at one point in time this was considered good graphics. It's crazy. I remember playing this back in the day and it was so... I think it was stuttery until they did release some patches. But I can't hear a little turbo spooling this Audi TT, so that's kind of cool. I remember when I was in high school, one of my friend's parents, he had an Audi TT, and he would always kind of steal and drive it when he wasn't supposed to. I remember the interior looking exactly like this. So it's pretty spot on. The silver metallic trim, and the air conditioner vents have that circular pattern, as well as the gear shift would also have that similar pattern. So it was a really, I think, a car that was ahead of its time for its time back in 2000. I think it was 1 when it did come out. But yeah, I remember the car very well. And there's my character. I don't know. I didn't really customize it. Just try to show something that looks at least halfway like myself. But not 100%.
Your itinerary is being recalculated.
Alright, so we did our first race. Now it looks like I gotta do a U-turn here, so let's turn around.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Please turn around.
And another cool thing about this game is you could rent like any car depending on what part of the career you're in. But I remember back in the day I would rent the SLR Mercedes. I think it was called SLR McLaren. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a super car of its time. And I remember one thing that was so peculiar about it was every time you would drive it, the car would chirp in the second gear when you would accelerate. And that was one of my favorite features of that car.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
When they did play this back in the day, it was something that a lot of car games don't really seem to put in their games. But every time you would go full throttle, go to second gear, it would like bark the tires. It was pretty cool. So I do remember that. I was wondering if I could try to probably find a Mercedes dealership and see if I could do that. But that'd be kind of cool to relive that moment.
Your destination is a half a mile away.
I'll tell you what, this GPS, as simple as it is very straightforward.
At the next intersection, turn right.
well working.
Turn
I
right.
do like the mellow voice tone. It's not too annoying, you know. Was this a house?
You have reached your destination.
I think this is my house, actually. I did buy a house as well. It's so funny how simplistic this is, and then you think about the new test drive, Solar Crown, how much they kind of like ruined the game, if anything. Sometimes the simplicity of games is just like what people prefer, I think. But it's unfortunate how bad Test Drive Solar Crown was compared to how simple and straightforward this was. Alright, let's check the map. And I want to see if I could find a Mercedes dealership. Oh, okay, so the road is locked. Let's see if I could,
Your itinerary is being recalculated.
it didn't work out very well. Yeah, so I really can't go into, very much so
Your
farther
itinerary is
parts of the
being
map,
recalculated.
unfortunately. Because I'm so early in the career mode here. But I'll just record enough footage just to give you a nice little look
Your
at how this game
destination
used
is
to
2
look.
miles away.
Let's try a different view here. Let's try the,
Turn left.
let's try this view. Yeah, you can definitely hear the turbo spooling up between each gear. Sounds like somebody's racing next to me.
Turn right. You are driving in the wrong direction. Please turn around.
Driving like a maniac.
Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
And when I did start the game, it said Windows was enabling auto HDR, so this
Your
video may
destination is
actually
1
have
mile
HDR
away.
once it does process. I'm assuming if the auto HDR does get applied here. Not exactly sure how good it will look, but I do want to note that.
Your destination is a half a mile away.
And unfortunately the controllers are not supported in this title, so you have to just rely on the old-fashioned keyboard here. But it seems to be working out just fine, I think. Go back to the external view. I think, I don't know if this is a race or what, but let's see
You have
where
reached your destination.
we're headed here. I like the mellow music here.
You're taking to get it repaired? Okay. Just bring it back in good condition.
Okay, so I get to drive this Lotus for repair. I remember you can't damage the car, you have to keep it pristine condition here as fast as possible. So let's get to drive one slightly faster car here. 0 miles.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Brand new.
Turn left.
Let's check out the interior.
Turn right.
Nice throaty sound. But yeah, this is like an earlier time when they really did actually kind of do the car interiors of cars. Like a detailed look as well. It's pretty cool.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, pretty good sound effects, I would say, for an older title. I'm still laughing about the CPU utilization. 2%, 3%, that's crazy. I mean, literally, the CPU is literally just idling. It's crazy. I am flying though, man. brakes. That was a hard hit though. Knocked off ball. A little over $7,000 my payout.
Turn right.
And for those of you who don't remember, this is actually in Hawaii, so that's why it's a big old island here. Lots of trees and greenery. Man, this is actually a long drive, man. 5 miles. Under 5 miles to go. At least we'll just look at the city environment here, the downtown area. Not sure if this is Oahu or what, but lots of geometry to render here.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right.
You know, seeing all the stop signs and stuff and all the roads, it's almost like this is could kind of be similar to like a driving
At the next intersection, turn
instructor
left.
type simulator, like
Turn
for
left.
people who are learning driving. So I think it does have actual lights, stop signs. It's got the signs. It does seem kind of realistic, even though it is obviously dated, obviously. But in some ways,
At
it's
the
very
next
realistic.
intersection, turn right. Turn right. At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
It's a sharp ass left. The faster I go, the faster I'll get there. But I also don't want to crash as well. But yeah, see, the AI does seem to react to you even when you're passing close by like that. Oh, dude, that knocked off another, like, chunk of change here. 66,000 now. That was barely hit, too. Let's go back to the interior look here. I do like the sound effects, though. They're pretty good for an older title. Got a really sharp turn up ahead here.
Turn right.
This is quite a drive, man. This is a long-ass drive for one car to deliver. And I think once I do get it delivered, I'll probably get the video since,
You are driving in the wrong direction. Please turn around.
so we can cut across. Oh shit, I lose money doing that? Damn. Alright, one more mile to go. Which way am I going? So yeah, I definitely wouldn't call this a benchmark since we're really limiting all the resources that the GPU can use since it's only 60 FPS. But apparently if you run over 60 FPS, the game is gonna be problematic in running or crash or whatever. Let's see how pissed off this guy is for how much BS I did with my driving. Yeah, that was quite a long transport though. That's 57,000, not bad. back to my Audi TT. Alright guys, so like I said, just wanted to record a little retrospective look at Test Driver Limited. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to give this video a like. If you want to see more content like this, more RTX and 5090 gaming benchmarks along with some retrospective looks at some older titles, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, appreciate all the support. Again, this brings you Test Driver Limited on PC, and see you guys around. Thanks for watching, happy weekend, and thanks for watching.